I for one would say that TPOT 14 lived up to my expectations pretty well. It had a very cool challenge with a couple of references to Super Mario 64, such as the slide. Anyways, it is now time for me to think about what my predictions for TPOT 15 are, and to see what I got right, or how wrong I was, about various aspects of TPOT 14. First of all, the release date. I predicted that the release date would be in the week of November 11th, and I was very, very close on that, as it ended up coming out on November 9th. It also came out at a reasonable time of day for once, which doesn't always happen with TPOT episodes. I came stupidly close to perfectly predicting the elimination. For Team 2, and it ended up being Eraser who got out and not Ice Cube, though I did correctly guess she would be in the bottom 2. Price Tag was also safe much earlier than I predicted. Then there's Death Pact yet again. Unlike Team 2, I did get their elimination correct, that being Gady. Unfortunately, I got pretty much the entire rest of the order of safety incorrect. But the eliminated contestant is the most important part, so at least I got that right. I feel bad for 2 though. They were devastated when she got out. 1 wasn't entirely absent, but she had a very minor role this time around. She didn't end up kidnapping Eraser because, although they didn't know why, the contestants had caught on to contestants going missing and were able to keep it from happening to Eraser and Gady before 2 could send them away. Of course, 2 kept Gady around in the kitchen, so she may still be in danger, but she's safe for the time being at least. Also cool is that we got to see the eliminated contestants again, with Foldy in particular having the longest absence, especially as she wasn't present in any way in BFDIA. The challenge was a lot more fun than that of BFDIA 15, but I don't have much to say about this episode, as there really wasn't much in the way of new storyline developments, other than the aforementioned bits, and Pencil being very pushy about a cross-team alliance with Book and Icy in the pre-Cake at Stake scene. Finally, I got both of the losing teams correct this time, those being Death Pact yet again, and Bagged. Now that I've covered all of the things I predicted last time, we can move on to my predictions for next time. First off, the release date. It's a safe bet that TPOT 15 will be the first episode to release in 2025, which will mean that TPOT will have started 4 years ago. In fact, I think they do the episode on the exact anniversary of TPOT, January 10th. As I have already stated, Death Pact yet again and Bagged lost the challenge, which means one member of each team will be leaving the game at the start of TPOT 15. It is time to reveal who I think will leave and what the order of safety will end up being for each team. There was no clear team that did worse this time, so I will do Death Pact yet again first since they are on top on the voting screen. Black Hole will undoubtedly be the first safe again. Likewise, Fanny will be the second one safe again. Pin will end up taking the next spot as I believe she is the most likely to get the voters who voted for Gady in the next episode. However, I think her and Marker will be very close together in their votes. This leaves us with Robot, Flower, and Tree as the bottom 2. One of them will also be close to Marker and Pin, while the other will have considerably less. It could conceivably be either of them, with Tree's fans realizing he's in danger and rallying, and Robot Flower arguably causing the team to lose by continually answering delivery calls. However, that arguably helps sometimes. I think Robot Flower will survive in the end, as Tree hasn't really done all that much of note lately. He did have a new snowy look briefly, but I highly doubt that will be enough to save him at this point. It might be a cop-out given he was bottom 2 last time, but I do really think he's as good as gone. Now on to Bagged. Lai is absolutely going to end up being the first one safe, given she just came back after a long time absent, and she was pretty great in this episode. I think Pen is next, as he will get a lot of people who feel bad that he keeps losing all of his friends. First Blocky, then Needle, and now Eraser. Tennis Ball comes third, as he is all around a very likable guy. Basketball is also protected from being at risk because of her involvement in the arc with One. Bottle and TV are the bottom 2, just like how them and Needle were in the bottom 3 last time they lost. If I'm being honest, I have a gut feeling that this is the episode where TV will finally leave the game. Similar to Tree, he really didn't have that much to do this episode, where Bottle actually had some relevance. I have a pretty strong feeling that next episode we may see the eliminated contestants again. Whether that is the ones that One took, or the ones that are in 2's elimination place, I could go either way. The conflict that is present between the remaining Free Smarters will continue, and I think there will be a big moment between them as things come to a boiling point. As for the losing teams, my answer is simple. I think it will just be the 2 teams that did not lose in Teapot 14. Those being Team 2 and Cloudy A. What do you think of my predictions? Let me know in the comments, along with what you think will happen, as I am very interested to know your opinions. But for now, I will leave you off with the recap of my predictions. I believe that an episode will release on January 10th, 2025, Tree and TV will be eliminated, we will see more of the eliminated contestants, and the losing teams will be Team 2 and Cloudy A. Thank you for watching, make sure to subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one.